The Texas Attorney General, who's a Republican, that's Ken Paxton, he has issued a warning to the cities of Austin, Dallas, and San Antonio. A warning. Here's the story. What this asshole, Ken Paxton, has done has the effect of heightening tensions with three of the state's largest cities that are run by Democrats. He warned officials in Austin, Dallas, and San Antonio that their local mask-wearing requirements and other restrictions, which are all more strict than this freak fucking Governor Greg Abbott's executive order, that ordering people to wear masks is unlawful. You can't do that. You can't do that. Can you fucking believe this? I mean, this is what's making me crazy. The cities of Dallas, Austin, and San Antonio say, hey, everybody, we got to get this under control. Wear a mask. And the fucked up governor, Greg Abbott, this psycho, Trump boy, he says, no, you don't have to wear a mask. No, you can't order a mask. So now the Attorney General, another Trump boy, Ken Paxton, says, okay, city officials, you're telling people to wear a mask? That's unlawful. No fucking masks. What is this? This is living in an insane asylum. When Greg Abbott, the fucked up governor of Texas, ended his stay-at-home order this month and set the stage for the partial opening of the business in Texas, he angered with that order many local officials who deal with this up front. They don't live in some little cloistered fucking nest like Greg Abbott does. No, they deal with this, these mayors. And they said that his reopening policies, or he said that his reordering policies superseded conflicting orders that might have been issued by cities or counties. In other words, if you run a county or a city and you say masks and Greg Abbott says no masks, and if you don't rip the fucking masks off, then Greg Abbott is going to charge you or have his Attorney General charge you with violating the law of Greg Abbott. The office of the Texas Attorney General, that would be this asshole Ken Paxton, the office issued letters to leaders in Austin, Dallas, and San Antonio and threatened legal action over several local restrictions in those cities, including extensions of stay-at-home orders, protocols for houses of worship. Oh, the poor fucking Christians, the poor little baby fucking Christians. Oh, they can't get together and pray to their pretend Jesus, their God. Oh, my God. You dumb fuckers. Your own Jesus, according to your own bullshit text, said two or three of you get together, that's his church. Oh, you fuckers. And requirements for face masks. Oh, no, we'll have none of that. A deputy attorney general wrote in a letter to the mayor of Austin and the county judge of Travis County, which includes Austin, the following, quote, "We trust you will act quickly to correct mistakes like these to avoid further confusion and litigation, challenging the county's and the city's unconstitutional and unlawful restrictions." Take your fucking masks off. Officials elsewhere in the state of Texas received similar missives as part of the latest skirmish in the long-running battle between conservative state leaders, fascist fuckers who want death, and politicians in more liberal cities, major cities. Republican state officials have clashed with Democratic local officials over homelessness, public schools, crime, and other issues in recent years. Right. Because they are fascist fuckwads, these right-wingers. Every one of them. All of them. The elected officials in these various cities and counties who received these new warnings dispute Governor Greg Abbott's reading of their orders, of what they ordered. Judge Clay Jenkins, top elected official in Dallas County, said in a statement, quote, "We intentionally modeled the public health guidelines based on the governor's recommendations, never imagining he did not want his own guidelines followed." Yeah, but Judge, you see, you're talking about a Republican who wants to worship Donald Trump. I guess it's worship when he's down on his knees in front of Trump. He wants to worship Trump. So it doesn't make any difference what the guidelines said. That's what Trump does. Issues guidelines and then just fuck them, fuck them, fuck them. By the way, Dallas County reported another 236 cases of the virus on Tuesday, bringing the total in Dallas County to 6,359, including approaching 200 deaths. And the numbers keep going up. Boy. Meanwhile, Jerome Powell, who happens to be the chairman of the Federal Reserve, okay? And say what you like about the Federal Reserve, I don't give a shit. But he delivered his stark warning on Wednesday that the United States was facing an economic catastrophe, quote, without modern precedent, end quote. That's what the chairman of the Fed said. He said it's one that could permanently damage the economy, permanently damage the economy if Congress doesn't provide sufficient policy support to prevent a wave of bankruptcies and prolonged joblessness. Now, the Democrats keep trying in the House, trying to get such legislation passed. And the Republicans keep saying, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, we're not going to do it. In the Senate. And the House, too, I guess. Jerome Powell's blunt assessment, according to the New York Times, was the clearest signal yet that the trillions of dollars in support that policymakers had already funneled into the economy might not be enough to prevent lasting damage from this pandemic that's put 20, 25, 28 million people out of work and has brought the end to God knows how many hundreds of thousands of businesses. This is so serious. This is so serious. It's so frightening. Jerome Powell's statement was also in reply to lawmakers in the Trump administration whose discussions of additional rescue measures have stopped as Democrats unveil what they want for the public, not for them, but for the public, and the Republicans say, fuck you. Fuck you. Instead, the Republicans are saying that it's better to reopen the economy because then everything will be all better and good, quickly, and significant economic growth. Everything will be okay. Just open the fucking economy. That's all you have to do. Don't worry about virus. You can't even see the fucking thing. Forget about it. Everything's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. Okay. There will be some dead people, but, mostly it'll be them. Won't be us. It'll be them. And if some of us, get infected, well, that's just the price of progress. Economic. You're not going to have my family die. I'm a Republican church-going right-winger. I just want the economy open. If my family gets sick, boy, they better have a cure for it. But, all these extra deaths will be them. What's the problem? It's always them.
Hi, Truth Seekers. Kathy Malloy here. During this global crisis, take care of yourselves and your family. Maybe catch up on your Malloy cast. We are 100% Truth Seeker supported, as you know, and over the last year, we've become a lean, mean, two-person broadcasting machine. We've tightened our belts so Mike can keep screaming into the night because we are committed to this fight. We won't surrender the airwaves or our country to the flying monkey fascists as long as you're joining us around the campfire. And by that, I I mean supporting this program by funding Resistance Radio on Patreon. Any amount helps keep it lit and keep the lights on in the Malloy home studio. Patron supporters will have exclusive access to a special patron-only weekly broadcast, which will likely include me and possibly Molly. We also have some nice thank you gifts like an exclusive patron Truth Seeker t-shirt. Visit MikeMalloy.com and click on the big patron link on the main page. You can't miss it, and we can't do it without you.